Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. We're on Hadith number 70. Alright, if Allah covers your sins, keep them covered. And of course, this is from the blessing of, this is a ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because again, as we talked about previously, could you imagine if everything that we did got exposed to the people? The stuff that was going on in our hearts and all this. See, Allah covers all this stuff up for us. But it's for us to be grateful and try our best to be in obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so those things remain covered up. So here, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول كل أمتي معافى إلا المجاهرين وإن من المجاهرة أن يعمل رجل بالليل عملا ثم يصبح وقد ستره الله عليه فيقول يا فلان عملت البارحة كذا وكذا وقد بات يستره ربه ويصبح يكشف ستر الله عنه متفق عليه. So here Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, he reported that he heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, all of my ummah is what? Mu'afan. That they, that they have that there's an af for their sins, that they're forgiven. As long as they seek forgiveness and they stay remain in the obedience of Allah and they die on Tawheed, then they're what? And that's why he said, Kulla ummati. Alright, so obviously these are the people of Tawheed, people of the Sunnah. Alright, mu'afan illa al-mujahirin, except for the people of mujahara. And what is the mujahara?
To expose yourself.
Yeah. Alright, to go out and just uncover what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala covered. All the things that are hidden, you go out and you just throw it out to the people and show it to the people and announce it out to the people. Alright. So he said, وَإِنَّ مِنَ الْمُجَاهَرَةِ, and from amongst this exposing of one's sins to the people and uncovering of one's sins, and يَعْمَلَ رَجُلُ بِاللَّيْلِ, that a man will do actions in the night. He'll do obviously actions of disobedience in the night. Alright, and ثُمَّ يُصْبِحُ, and then in the morning he'll enter into the morning. وَقَالْ سَتَرَهُ اللَّهُ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala covered everything that he did in the night. And nobody knew what he did. It's just between him now and Allah that he needs to, make istighfar. If it's from the small sins, then he needs to, do some of the mukaffirat, make tawbah, make istighfar. If it's from the major sins, then he definitely needs to make tawbah. But Allah covered the sins up for him. So then he goes, فَيَقُولُ, then وَقَالْ سَتَرَهُ اللَّهُ فَيَقُولُ يَا فُلَانٍ, then he goes up to a person, يَا فُلَانٍ عَمَلْتُ الْبَارِحَةَ كَذَا وَكَذَا, guess what I did last night? Last night I did this and I did this. And he goes and exposes himself like an idiot. وَقَدْ بَاتَ يَسْتَرُهُ رَبُّهُ, and he spent the entire night and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was covering his sins. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have what? Could have exposed him during the night, where he thought maybe he was doing something in private, and then, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have had somebody sitting there watching him he didn't know, or maybe he's in some, rented some Airbnb and started doing some fawahish over there thinking that he's getting away with it, and there's cameras in there, and then he didn't know about it, and he's being filmed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if he wanted to expose him, could have exposed him, right? So, but in this case, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala covered his sins. وَيُسْبِحُ يَكْشِفُ سَتْرَ اللَّهِ عَنْهُ, and then he enters into the morning, بِالْكَشْفِ. Kashafa, it means what? To uncover, to expose, or to uncover. So yakshifu kashafa yakshifu kashfan. So he goes and he uncovers and exposes his sins to the people. The sitr, and the sitr of course is the cover. Alright, the covering of his sins, and he takes it and he rips it off so his sins are exposed to the whole entire world. Alright, anhu. So this hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim, and this is a major obviously, you can't get more stupid than a person who would do something like this. But this comes from a lot of people who think that what they're doing is cool. The sins that they're doing. Oh, they come out. You see a Muslim dude. Oh, man, guess who I was with last night? Oh, I was with Fulana. Oh, guess what we did? Why? Because he thinks that he's trying to get the praise of the people and he thinks that this is cool. But he doesn't realize that what he's doing is what? He's humiliating himself. He's exposing his sins, exposing his weakness, exposing everything in front of the people. So Allah understand, and this is like la yanbaghi abadan for a Muslim. If a Muslim, like we all sin, we're all gonna make mistakes. Everybody's gonna sin. But you keep that stuff quiet, akhi. That's nothing to be proud of. That's nothing to brag about. Disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is never anything to brag about. You know, that's something that you should be sad about and feel regret over, but not be proud of. That's something that should make you humble. And not something that you want to talk about the next day. That's something that should bring sadness to you throughout the next day, and humility, but not pride and boastfulness. Wallahu musta'an. Wa ilahuna subhanaka wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.